Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Spin Doctor and his Vinyl Mayhem, and it's time for the Oneaters! Yeah! Alright, anyway, guys, I just thought I'd be a little kooky and weird this morning. It is the Spin Doctor and his Vinyl Mayhem YouTube channel, and I am wearing these sunglasses that are prescription, but they're an old prescription, so I can't see a thing, so I'm going to take these off and put my regular glasses on real fast. Anyway, it is Sunday, and I'm a little late on this video, so I'm making it real quick. And yeah, as you can tell, I am talking about the Oneaters or the Wonders or That Thing You Do. Got a few soundtrack records that I'm going to show, and yeah, first one is That Thing You Do from Mondo. This came out end of last year, and I picked it up just recently by way of Big Love Vinyl, Doug Osbury. If you haven't already, I know I've talked about it many times. Check out BigLoveVinyl.com. Follow him on Facebook, YouTube. He posts a video every Friday showing stuff that he's put in the shop, but you can also shop online. Great guy, does a great job. A good friend of mine. A couple things I've actually I'm showing today I picked up from him. This is one of them. Got this new from him. This is not the colored version. This is actually a black version, the black version. But I picked this up. Believe it or not, I did not see this movie until just recently. And I know what you're thinking. What? Kendall, how have you not seen this movie until just recently? I know, this movie came out in 1996, and that got me to thinking, what was young Kendall doing in 1996?
I believe I can fly. I believe.
So, So yeah, that's what I was doing in 1996.
Oh yeah!
Those were the things that really held my attention in 1996, and I missed out on this awesome movie. So if you have not seen That Thing You Do, directed by the great Tom Hanks, with this fine cast and crew, there's the rest of them, of the Wonders, or the Oneaters as they were called at first. It's an awesome movie. Again, took me so long to see it, but it's got a great soundtrack. Mondo did a great version of this that came out last year, and honestly, one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this is because of this, which I thought was really cool. This 7-inch that came with it, which I thought was really neat because it goes along with the movie. That Playtone label that goes along with it makes it look really legit, like it did in the movie. Of course, side 1 is of course the big epic song, That Thing You Do, and side 2 is All My Only Dreams, which is a weird title, by the way, but just a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's currently streaming on Hulu, so if you have Hulu, check it out. But very happy to pick that up. You know, when I was younger and I heard That Thing You Do, I actually thought it was a legit song from the 60s. Of course it was not, but great song though, very catchy, totally fits that time frame. This is a great pickup. I got it for a great price thanks to Doug at Big Love Vinyl. Again, check him out. But very happy to add this. Great gatefold. I'm not going to open it up because I still got this strip on it. I could take it off, I just don't want to right now. Black vinyl, which I'm glad I actually got the black version because it makes it again look more legit, like a real record from that time frame. Comes in a polyline sleeve as well. Very cool. Happy to have it. Got some great tunes on it from the movie, so very cool. Happy to add that. Next one I also picked up another great movie. And Mondo did a version of this one as well, but I did not get the Mondo version. I've got the Real Gone music release. And I'm glad I did that one because I think it fits the the color of the album, but that is A Mighty Wind. This came out in 2003, so this is the 20th anniversary edition that came out last year. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to. It's from the same guys right here that brought you This Is Spinal Tap. Hilarious movie, mockumentary type, about the folk music time frame back in the 60s, and it's got a great cast too. If you haven't, if you can see some of the people here, all the songs on here are written by these guys here as well. It's got Eugene Levy here, Catherine O'Hare, but just great songs, very catchy, totally fit that bluegrass folk tune type thing, you know, very Peter, Paul and Mary, you know, type stuff, but with some humor in it as well. Very fun. It comes on this green wax, which again I thought kind of fit better than the blue that Mondo did. Originals of this that came out in 2003 are actually very expensive, so I'm glad they did the repress last year. Sounds phenomenal. Some of my favorites on here are Old Joe's Place. That one's by the Folksmen, which are these guys right here. The Good Book song is really good. That one's really funny. That one's by this group here. They were called the New Main Street Singers. My favorite's got to be though the Ballad of Bobby and June. That one's by these guys here, Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hare's characters, Mitch and Mickey. And then the Folksmen cover of Start Me Up by the Rolling Stones is really good too. Just, you can't go wrong with this. Very funny, dry sense of humor, much like This Is Spinal Tap. So very happy to add this to the collection. If you haven't seen this movie, please go check it out. You will not be disappointed. Very funny. And like I said, just a great soundtrack too. So very happy to add that to the collection. Next, I'm going to show something that I picked up recently. Very happy. Haven't seen this out in a while, so very cool. One of my favorite movies of my childhood, the movie Twins. Arnold and Danny DeVito. Match made in heaven for sure. Great movie. Soundtrack, it's okay, but I picked this up for sentimental reasons. Loved this movie growing up. Ivan Reitman, director, you know, he did Ghostbusters, a lot of great movies from the 80s. This was one of them. Something I actually found out, if you've ever seen the movie Suburban Commando, that movie starred Hulk Hogan, Yeah Brother, and Christopher Lloyd. That movie was originally written for these two, but they were doing this movie instead, and so that movie fell on Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd and became a huge box office flop. I'm not gonna lie though, I still love the movie. But this movie though is hilarious, it's great. But this is actually a promo edition. Got the promo stamp right here and the white label. Tracks on this, it's got the Twins theme, which was actually done by Little Richard and Philip Bailey. Got the Brother to Brother. That one was done by the Spinners. It's also got I Only Have Eyes for You. This one, the cover version by Marilyn Scott. And then the Yakety Yak, Don't Talk Back. Love that one, of course. So like I said, nothing really. Oh, it's got The Train Kept Rolling, performed by Jeff Beck. Jeff Beck's actually on a couple of tunes on this, which I thought was kind of interesting. Like I said, I bought this mainly just for the sentimental reason of what it is. Loved this movie growing up. I still love it today. It's a fun watch. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. I'm still waiting for that sequel. The third brother that we don't know about was supposed to be played by Eddie Murphy. We'll see if it ever happens. Of course, Ivan Reitman no longer with us, so we'll see. And then the last one I picked up that again came from my buddy Doug at Big Love Vinyl. This is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a Grail. And no, this is not Metallica, the Black Album. This is Spinal Tap, Smell the Glove, or the soundtrack to This Is Spinal Tap on the Polydor label. Love the movie Spinal Tap. I think it's one of the greatest comedies ever. And it's got one of the greatest soundtracks ever because it's heavy metal to an extent. It's also got their early stuff that they show in the movie as well. All songs written by the band, by Harry Shearer, Christopher Guest, and of course Michael McKean. If you haven't seen that movie, great comedy mockumentary. A sequel is being made right now. It's actually in production. I cannot wait for it. It's supposed to come out, I think, at the next year sometime. Same cast, same director, Rob Reiner. Very excited about it. But I was very excited to pick this up. It does have the actual original inner sleeve. Let me see if I can get it. So it is a gatefold. If I can get. And I love how it shows their other albums that they made, that they show in the movie. It's got a little write-up on the band. You know, these are not exactly cheap, and I'll be honest with you, you don't see them very often. But it's got the gatefold with the lyrics, and then this picture of the band. I love how it talks about the drummers that they had in the band, how they all died weird deaths and stuff. If you haven't seen the movie, obviously it's not going to make a lot of sense to you, but I love this movie. One of my all-time favorites, all-time classic. Never get tired of watching it. If you haven't seen it, again, I highly recommend. Thank you, Doug, for hooking me up with this great record. So excited to add it to my collection. Definitely one of my top grails. Excited to pick it up because, again, these are not the easiest to find, but got me a copy. Very, very excited about it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you guys today. Some awesome soundtracks that I added to my collection today. Well, over the last few weeks. Anyway, if you like what you saw, please do what I always ask you to do. Leave me some comments down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a thumbs up. And of course, as I always say, peace and love, guys. Until next time. Bye.